With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Brent Leatherwood's first trip to Washington, D.C. as head of the Southern Baptist Public Policy Entity impressed upon him a recognition of the appreciation government leaders have for the churches of the convention, he said. Leatherwood said he spent time in meetings with members of Congress, continuing to make clear the ERLC's priorities even during the lame duck session. These included objections to the Respect for Marriage Act, which would repeal the 1996 Defense of Marriage Act and require federal and state recognition of same-sex marriages considered legal in the jurisdiction where they took place. The ERLC opposes the bill because they say it contradicts God's design for marriage and it threatens religious liberty. The third season of the hit TV series The Chosen made its debut in theaters over the weekend. Ticket sales surpassed $8 million for the show. In an interview with Baptist Press, series creator Dallas Jenkins said achieving acclaim and success for the show has never been his motivation. He says his intentions are rooted in pleasing God and honoring the character and intention of Jesus and the Gospels. Jenkins says ultimately he's trying to make quality Christian television, and he hopes the show can serve as a useful instrument for those in ministry as they point people to Jesus. So far, the completely crowd-funded show has been viewed close to 500 million times through the show's app.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
His red socks were pulled up over the elastic bottoms of his black sweatpants. His arms were tucked under his body as he lay on his stomach across 5 seats of the train that was headed into the city. His shoes, battered and dirty, were resting on the seat, and the straps of his backpack were tucked under his head so it couldn't easily be stolen. His hoodie was drawn up and there was no skin exposed anywhere. His head was turned away from the crowd that was gathering during the rush hour commute, as if he were ashamed to be seen, yet too exhausted to mind his imposition on other travelers. Not a word was said to or about the man. It was as if he were invisible. How much of his life has been spent where he felt invisible? The International Mission Board asks you to pray for this man. He's an Arab who is living now in a major city in England. Pray for him, the one who God sees and knows. Pray that he will hear the gospel and that millions like him will as well. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today.